Hotel Transylvania, the series. Code Blob, adapted by Tina Gallo. It was a quiet night at the Hotel Transylvania spa. Mavis was napping when Wendy arrived with her dad, Mr. Blob. But Dad, I'm not too small to have big ideas, Wendy said. Wendy's dad sighed. He rang the bell on the counter. Hi, Mavis, Wendy said. I thought you were working in the gift shop. I was, Mavis said. I also did some time in room service. She thought back to a few days ago. Eggs 3 ways, she announced. Dane the chicken was shocked. Mavis checked the room number on the bill. She had the wrong room. Now I work here, Mavis said. She showed Wendy a jar. It was a jar of face cream with her dad Dracula's picture on the label. Wendy read the label. She realized her own dad had made the cream. I wish you would let me make some of my ideas, Wendy told him. But her dad did not hear her. I'm tired of having my ideas ignored and being told I'm too small and cute, Wendy told Mavis. Smallness can be a plus, Mavis said. You are a hero whose tiny arms unlocks the doors when your dad forgets his keys, Mavis reminded her. I wish you would see it that way, Wendy replied. Stop wishing and start doing, Mavis said. Mavis walked over to Mr. Blob. You look stressed, she told him. Follow me. Mavis led him to the sauna. The sauna gives heat that cannot be beat, she said. Mavis and Wendy left. Nearby, a zombie was trying to fix his broken hand. A witch crashed into him and his finger flew off. It jammed in the keyhole of the sauna door. Mr. Blob was locked inside. Now that her dad was in the sauna, Wendy brought Mavis to the Blob factory. This is where the magic happens, Wendy told her. She showed Mavis the machine that helped make the blob. Mavis thought the machine was awesome. Get in, she told Wendy. Wendy jumped inside. The machine slowly started to pull Blob from her body. If we are going to prove you can handle more responsibility, we will have to move faster than this, Mavis said. Is there a turbo button? Mavis asked. Check the manual, Wendy said, but the instructions were written in blob language. I think it means pull this large lever, Mavis said. Just then, Wendy felt different. She looked different too. She had turned into a giant. Suddenly, Wendy crashed through the roof. Mavis called Hank and Pedro to help. Don't make any sudden movements until I can figure it out. How to make you small again, Mavis called to Wendy. No way! Here's my chance to be big. Big, big, Wendy cheered. A witch spotted Wendy. Code Blob, she cried. A group of witches circled Wendy. They threw magic shrink dust at her. It's so sticky, Wendy giggled. Wendy, you need to get small again before you hurt somebody, said Mavis. Now a bet. No way. Besides, my dad has not seen me yet, said Wendy. Your dad, Mavis remembered. Mavis went back to the sauna. The heat from the sauna shrunk him, and it's all my fault, Mavis said. Mavis tried to open the door, but it was jammed with the zombie finger. Mavis turned back into a bat. Wendy, Your dad is in trouble and needs your help, Mavis said. Wendy smiled. He must have heard that I'm big now, she said. No, he needs you small, Wendy. Help, Mavis said. How am I going to get small again? Wendy asked. Just then, she spotted Mr. Hydraberg, the operator of the sauna. Mr. Hydraberg turned his head, then the heads breathed fire, then circled around Wendy, creating whirls of steam around her. When the steam disappeared, Wendy was small again. She stuck her small finger in the door to unlock it. Daddy, I am here to save you, Wendy shouted. She hopped into the sauna. You are so tiny, Wendy said, giving him a hug. I know how it feels. The end.